What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Ross the Boss coming at you with an all-new Let's Play Europa Universalis 4. We are about to begin our next siege down on Austria, and very soon I would love to begin my vassalization of the Papal States. Now, what I don't want to have happen is to begin my war without going ahead and trying to vassalize the Papal States. Looks like Lorraine has gotten even bigger since the last time we've seen them. And surprisingly enough, it looks like we don't have a single 26,000 troop regiment down here. We'll need to fix that. And I believe there are no men down here on my western coast. And as soon as my men get into position, we will declare war. Of course, what we need to do is give the Papal States, we are improving our relationship. We want to give them a gift, try to improve our relations by 25. Looks like we are going to be losing 500 ducats. And as soon as we can somehow get 10 more opinion, not necessarily too sure what we could do. I don't believe we could even do these because they're a vassal. Trade power. Nope. We are now an inspiring leader, or at least our heir is. Man, I can't wait to just finally take out all of Austria. It's certainly been far too long. What if I offered them a loan? What if I gave them subsidies? That's what I meant to say. I'm going to try doing this and immediately canceling my subsidy. Now, obviously, every month it should improve. Let's send our navy into the Sea of Mara. Bring you up to 80. We have some ships here that can go to the Sea of Mara. Protect whatever we can. And, of course, we have our heavy ships that could head there as well. And on the next month, we certainly don't need to be paying any more subsidies. Is it because we canceled subsidies? That was just 189, I swear it was. That's upsetting. And we don't have the ability to create any more annexations. Let's go ahead, get you up to 26,000 regiments. That way everybody will be prepared for our next upcoming war. More and more territory is being taken over. And of course, we have another minor inconvenience with separatism. Even though we have 118%, obviously we need to manage this. Losing 10 army tradition. Alright, we really want the Papal States to somehow like us again. I wonder if there's anything I can do in this map mode. Certainly not going to be doing anything such as this. I guess what we gotta do is wait until February 1st. But man, would it be really nice to have almost all of Italy. And of course, we will need to declare on Spain in time. Of course, they are taking out Portugal for us, and possibly even annexing some of these islands. A request to share maps, we will. And here we are, 190. We are finally going to annex this vassal and have an extra diplomat. Let's declare war on Austria. A lot of countries are going to be coming into the battle here. Looks like the Commonwealth are going to come in as well. That will be fine, and that will be okay. We're going to take down as many forts as we can. And we are going to go look at our diplomatic map mode. Just looks like a bunch of tiny countries that don't really matter. We have our very first battle. We have almost double the troops of Austria. Now, first off, is it even possible, once that we reach the 2nd of March, to just outright vassalize all of Austria? Of course, they will have a little bit too much territory. My war goal is most likely going to be these territories. Whoops. If I can somehow manage to click the correct ones. Possibly even Salzburg as well. Maybe something like this. Yeah, I think that's what I will try to take. Obviously, Tyrol here, I believe this is a gold mine, so this could be nice to take as well. We are going to be sending some troops into the Commonwealth. And if the Ottomans will grant us access, they probably will not. Oh, wait. Yeah, they will not give us access. What we'll do is we'll send these 68 ships up even closer. And try to somehow get these troops into the Commonwealth territory. Making more and more territories into states. Looks like our fortress has been completed in the Suez Canal. It's moving one step closer to conquering all of Austria. We have another extra 2 men here. They most likely came from Switzerland. We don't need them. And we have taken over Vienna. Now, of course, I could try to outright vassalize Bohemia. That could be useful. And we are taking more and more territory every single day. Let's head into Landshut. Continue our conquests whenever possible. Looks like we had a small battle already. It might be nice to try to take over some of the Black Sea area as well. And these troops are heading into Vienna. Let's stop them. Any general will do. Who else is in a war with us? Ansbach and Thuringia. And we'll send 26,000 troops up to Oldenburg. And it looks like I found where those 2 units went. Unfortunately, that is fine. And we have practically taken over all of Austria right about now. Surprisingly enough, it says 26%. Compared to some of these other territories. Now, the Commonwealth might be quite challenging to try to take over, so we will begin our conquest fairly soon. A massive battle is about to take place, maybe even sending in some additional troops, possibly even force marching them as well. And so far, so good. And more territory is being sieged down in time. We are going to get another 3-decker. If we can siege down some of these smaller territories, it will make our lives easier. Looks like Brandenburg has declared war on the Commonwealth as well. Let's begin our siege of Bessarabia. We are blockading this port, meaning we now have the ability to siege this down much more efficiently. We are going to attach some sort of siege general. Looks like Ansbach has finally been taken over. If I can find you. Oh, and you are a vassal still, unfortunately. Our heir has tragically died. Is Memmingen at war with us as well? And it looks like they are. And we are going to be heading into Warsaw. Looks like it is already being sieged down. Now, if the Commonwealth would like to peace out, I would certainly grant that. Even though I would like to take their territory, but we're going to take it one step at a time. Warsaw has been captured. A minor inconvenience. We are going to begin fabricating our claims. And we don't have any major rebellions coming up. Looks like we do want to head over to Anababa. I believe it's what it's called. Anaba. Don't know where that is. And we will increase our autonomy. We don't want to have any uprisings. And enter. Austria would like to give us some type of peace offer. If we could find the Commonwealth, they still don't want to release themselves from this war. Peace offer from Memmingen. I don't believe we'll accept that just yet. 49,000 troops could easily take out these Austrians. And we are taking out more and more troops every day that goes by. And Thuringia would like to, release themselves as well. I don't believe I am going... Well, you know what? Let's take all their money. Whoever would like to end the war. Oldenburg as well, 178. We will force religion. I don't believe we will force vassalization. We'll end them now. Memmingen should be fallen as well. Let's take all your money and force religion. War reparations. And that should be good as well. We are going to go ahead and click the religious map mode. There aren't too many religions that aren't Protestant. Verona is ours. We need to go ahead and fix Verona. We have a lot of territory that needs to be fabricated. And converted. Might as well take out the Austrians. There we go. They've lost about 22,000 troops. We will let people sample new religions once again. And let's see what other nations would like to end this battle. I believe they are already Protestant, so we will just take their money and run. And who's left? Ansbach and Salzburg. Oddly enough, we have not taken out Salzburg. We are going to take the prestige hit. We don't want to lose administrative power. Now, we are, once again, coring new territories. If we go over to stability and expansion, you can see we have 13.8% overextension right now. And as soon as the Commonwealth decide to end our little skirmish here, which should be as soon as Bessarabia falls, I might even go ahead and try to take over Azov here. Now, the reason behind that is I could go ahead and start expanding into Russia right away. And I think I will do that. I'll probably take over some very small amount of territory. If it's possible, I'll try to take out these 22,000 troops. We have conquered Bessarabia. We are now moving into Theodoro. Now it looks like Russia is trying to attack the Commonwealth as well. I could go ahead and just take over all of this territory in Crimea. Salzburg wishes for a peace offer. I think we're not going to accept that. What would it look like if I cleared offer? Yeah, once again, we still don't have the ability to just outright annex this territory. My goal is to take these 3 provinces in Crimea and then begin our annexation of Russia. You know, I have so much manpower. My real only issue is the administrative power. Now, of course, my manpower is falling from our last war. But we're going to do everything in our power to try to take some territory, especially Theodoro and maybe Kaffa. All of these territories are very, very weak. Developmentally wise, I should say. We are going to bring these troops back into Austria. And hopefully, peace out the Commonwealth. And it's going to take a long time for them to actually say yes to just these small territories. Well, I certainly want to end this now. I'm going to try to take a small amount of territory. As much as I can. Ooh. Oh, no. It's with everybody. That's still odd, because I'm not under the Commonwealth. We're allowed to take 1 territory. I believe I will take Theodoro. And we can't take all their money. Well, what would it take? Negative 66, that's still a very long time. I am going to take this 1 small province. And, of course, immediately construct a very powerful fortress. Before I do that, I think I am going to create a core, just in case. You know, I don't want the overextension modifier. And here we are. We are going to finally end our war against Austria. We're immediately going to take Vienna, of course, Salzburg. That might cost us double. I'm not sure I'll take Salzburg. Our overextension is now through the roof. That will be fine. We'll take as much money as we can. It might be nice to do something... No. We'll do it like this. And we'll end our war. And we now have the very first province of our achievement. I think we're going to try to outright annex Bohemia. I'm not even sure how well that would work. And we have a lot of rebel factions that are coming up. We're creating as many cores as possible. Having 145% war exhaustion is going to be detrimental to our cause. These 26 ships can head back down to Sardinia. And we can move out these cogs, destroy them permanently. Whoops. This light ship, or heavy frigate I should say, can move into the Lubeckian trade node. And the rest of our fleet can head down to Provence. Alright, now I'm worried about overextension, of course. A lot of these territories absolutely hate me, especially the Ottomans. You can intervene between other great powers. I don't believe I will. Unlawful territory from Austria, we are going to decline. Military access from Cologne. Our war exhaustion is once again high. It is going to tick down over time. We have a lot of overextension. Okay, so far so good. When can I declare on the Ottomans? Not until, actually, 1730, so 4 more years. Oh, you know what? Dang it. I'm really hoping Russia takes over some of this territory. I don't have any access to Russian territory. I completely screwed up that war. I guess that's fine. If I can do anything, I'll try to take territory from the north. Alright, we need morale of armies. Possibly national manpower modifier. But that'll be fine for now. We are going to attempt our annexation or vassalization of this next territory here. When will Ferrara be vassalized? Not until 1738, so for 12 more years. Let's declare war. Whoa, whoops. Let's declare war on Bohemia. Austria will be able to call in their allies, but we absolutely rofle stomp them. And once again, Austria is back into the fight. A lot of countries are now in a coalition against us. All we need to do is prevent the Ottomans from joining. And improve our relations with Spain. We do have extra manpower. Might as well create some additional troops. Possibly down here in northern Africa. And it might be nice to create a small, not a great one, but just a bastion. It's not going to be nearly as influential as one of these ports here. These fortresses in Suez. Now, our military battle here is against Bohemia, a lot of smaller countries, and of course Austria. Now, if it's possible, I'm just going to annex as much as I can and vassalize whoever. And we are going to take out Salzburg. It would have been very nice to have Brandenburg as an ally. I am going to improve relations with the Commonwealth. Hopefully they'll like me again in time. Increase our autonomy and move these troops back to somewhere where we believe... Oh no, I want you to take ships, but I guess that's not going to happen. Alright, well I am going to go ahead and end this episode here. As always, thank you for joining me, and I will see you in the next adventure.